Good day, everybody. It's Max, and this is Starbirds. That's right. And we're on to level 5, people. And you'll have to forgive me because I forget to take off the trim bar all the way around the screen for this whole episode. Because I don't know. I was very focused. I'm very focused in this game, people, and I forgot to hit the button. So you get to see all the recent subscribers. Well, most of them. Remember, Steam Elements doesn't always put all the names on there, and so. But I appreciate everybody that hits the sub button. Of course, I just appreciate the viewership in general. And of course, we're going into level 5 to do all the things. Let's get to it. Okay, people, we're in again. Sector 5 out of Starlight. Let's see what we got to say. I've never seen anything like that. And there's nothing to research either. That's never happened before. So, of course, in the last episode, they did the big cutscene. The rocks came together, shocked that poor little bird. You know how it is, people. So, let's see what we got to say. Chipper, any new superpowers after touching that thing? I mean, could you lift me with just a wing now or something? Well, I mean, he seems okay. Stop poking him. What do your readings say? The sector has the strongest strangler signature by far. It's not a single massive strangler, but rather a multitude. However, I wouldn't get too excited. We'll need to spend a lot of resources to get them. No two ways about it. We'll venture out nevertheless. Let's go get them. Go get him. Go get some. These interferences are a nightmare. The readings look like they might be a strangler close by, possibly even 2 more. Okay. Let's start somewhere. We need results. 3. Wow. You want 3? Sure. I mean, this is fine. This is fine, right? What do we got here? Well, we got stuff. I mean, it's a start. It's a big map, people. May have to do a 2-part episode on this one. Let's see. Well, I mean, I like to go for basics at the start. So let's do the basics. And rock and roll, people. Let's rock and roll. And what do we got? Sure thing. Let's rock that out, shall we? Let's do a thing. How many do you want? Oh, that's not what you want. You want these. Sure. Okay. Well, let's get a couple of these rocking and get them up there. All right. And that, of course, will start the next adventure here, which will give us this. Very good. We will take... let's actually take this first, because I think we're going to need it. Titanium not found yet. Not found. Well, let's head back to the map and see if we can find it really fast. Okay, so we have gas there. What do you got? Really? Well, I guess gas it is. It'll be this one. Let's go for that is water. It's probably frozen. Where's the gas? Right there. Wow. It's huge and probably frozen. Is it? Yes, it is. So that's not going to work. That is, though. There's 1. There's 2. We'll handle the gas part of this, and we'll accept that. Take that. Get a little more science on the go. Let's throw that science in there again, just so as we have a little bit of a build-up. Because, I mean, this stuff costs science to put down, right? It doesn't, like, you know... It doesn't tell you exactly what, like, there, for example, is $50, $75. But, like, for example, when you go for logistics, sometimes, like, you got to spend science to get certain things down, right? So, all right, let's get this started, people. Uranium and methane. Well, okay, I think this rock actually has uranium on it. Does it not? It does. A very little amount. Like super tiny. Holy smokes. Give me a break, game. Wow. All right. We will temporarily run it like crazy across the planet. Is there anything even close to this guy? No, I mean it's one way or the other. All right, well, I mean it is what it is, so we got to get it on. Let's go for that. All right, well let's start focusing on some cash monies here, because you know. All right, plug you in. Wow, this was bad RNG here, right? Okay, it's fine, Max. It's fine. What else do you got for me? I will take your other science one here. Again, I'd like to build up a little science at the start. Okay, so while they're doing that, let's explore the third one that we have access to already. There's our first requirement of the day. Sure, he says. Got one. Got one. Yeah, yep, we did. We got one. And yeah, so see, you need 5 science to make this work, right? Sure. Now Ruth's gonna come on the screen, and she's gonna want 100 water for that. Well, of course she does. And this only has 3 landing pods, so I guess we're gonna go over here. Sure, we'll give that one to that. Let's go for this. Let's keep these moving forward, people. Let's go for water, because it looks like that's what I'm hunting for next anyway. Let's keep going now with, we got 55, huh? All right, well, let's throw a little cash money at it, and let's see what we got for going on for water, shall we? This is all bad, because there's no, you got my water, okay. Right, you've got my water, because it's frozen. It's right there, frozen. You need a launch pad, dude, and stop whirling all over the place. Sure, is that my biggest? Well, I mean, there's water there too, but we'll take this water for now. So, frozen water, huh? Okay, well, it is what it is. You're out of cash. Darn it. I hate that. Give me some free triangles, would you? You know. The balance at the start is always a little tricky until you get up and running, people. It is what it is. Yeah, start digging in there. I guess I could throw the car down, right? That would be an idea. Here we go. We gotta drive around here for a second. There we go. That'll give me my second water there. Okay, there we go. Let's see. 32 triangles. Well, all right. Well, just keep slamming them triangles in there, dude. Because let me tell you, we need the water. Now, we're sending that water to base camp, so we got to redirect it temporarily. Yeah, okay, excuse me. Can you give me that water over there? Done. One down. Let's see. Science is holding out okay. What do you got? You want 10 oxygen. Well, of course you do. Yup. Yes, no. Well, we haven't found it. Naturally occurring. Okay, well, let's go for that, because we'll get free 20 science out of that. Okay, let's see what we got. Sure. Is that you on the other side? You betcha. There's 1. There's 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's go for... I mean, cash money is always important. I am having to keep an eye on the science, but, you know, cash monies. Okay, so that's going to handle that one for a second. We got the water coming in over here, right? Oh, well, yes, but you didn't hook up the pipe to that. There you go. It is working, right? Please tell me you're working. No, you're not working. Okay. What's your problem? What's your problem? Tell me how life works here. You know, I know you want to work somehow. Okay, so are you going to go into the machine now? No. Why not? Ruth, what's wrong? Oh, what's this? +1 thing. Oh, I have to accept it. Duh. You goof. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's fine that she's telling you what she wants, but you have to accept the mission, Max. It's fine. Okay. So, little oxygen. Well, that isn't going to happen right away. Let's go for the solar sails, I guess, and we'll, while that's filling up, where is my, okay, well, we have some there. We also have some there. Do you want to go for the 2-for-1 and see if we get lucky? Okay, and wow. Sure, not really a great win, considering I already have that stuff on the other side. So what do we got here? We got triangles, we got squares. Of course, the thing I need is like way over here behind a cliff. Turn it. Like, really, game? Did you have to do that? Fine. Okay, well, it is what it is, Max. We gotta just deal with it. There you go. What do you got for me there, big guy? We'll take your 40 water. Who else wants water at the moment? Just you? All right, I'll take your 40 water. And I'll also take your 40 that. You're gonna, well, this still has to fill up with water, so that's what's going on there. Pretty straightforward. Now, the fast forward button is there all the time, but it costs you science, right? So if you want to go faster, it costs you 1 science per second. That's why you don't see me use the fast forward button very often, because science is, especially at the early game, it's a thing. People, it's a thing that costs money, and money is money. Money is the thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to work with 2 more water here, and probably get a couple of things running, right? So if we do this, and then we switch this over to this. There's 1. There's 2. So we plug you into there. We plug you into there. We'll plug you into there. And we'll plug you into there. That'll take care of that. Let's now quickly get that decoupled. No, decouple that to the station. There we go. Okay, so solar sails is done. That is done. So, what does it think? Is it happy with what we've done here? Like, is this done? I mean, it hasn't. I mean, it didn't say it wanted something else, so fine, I guess. Okay. Let's see. What do you want? You want oxygen and methane. Turns out we're making oxygen at the moment. You can have some. We're sending that, so we'll take that as cash monies. That's good. All right, and we'll expand out. You're getting yours. You're getting yours. You're getting yours. Let's go this way so we can start opening up these back ones. What do we got here? Yeah, some uranium and some methane. Sure. We'll push for the back. Let's see. Wow, the list is getting long, people. It's not easy being green anymore. We don't make any of that. All right, well, we'll take that because we got to find the sulfur. Where is it? Naturally occurring, is it? Well, it's naturally occurring not here at the moment. Oh, it is, too. So we'll fix that up and send it away. There it is right there, right? Yep. So we'll just put 2 of these on here. There's 1, there's 2. That's actually a really tall order list. It's pretty crazy. You got almost $1,000. Do you want to go for some free science? All right, let's do that. As we keep scooting around out here. So we got to, of course, we got to check some of these planets. So this one, nothing there. Okay. We'll take that, and we'll take this. What do we got next? We're not making acid. Darn it. We're not making quartz. We're not making light alloys either. Okay. Acid. Well, we have options. We have options. Let's go for the lab. All right. Let me check these other ones here first, just in case there's a top secret thing. All right. So here's our second one, and so we need to put down a rocket. Wow, this one's got so many cliffs on it. Really, guys? Really? Yeah, and they're all crazy spots. All right. Well, let's just do that. Let's get the second one down on it. There we go. Ruth, what do you think? Well, of course you want light alloys for that one. And +1, I don't know what that symbol is, but it scares me. Okay, well, we'll take your light alloys. We'll have to do it at some point in time. Let's see. Go for the freebie there, dude. I think you got to take the easy one, the easy wins on that. All right, there we go. So, what am I dealing with here? We're dealing with acid, dude. Let's go somewheres and make some acid. All right. Well, water is really we haven't really run into a lot of water here. What, you're telling me there's nothing on this planet at all? Okay. Well, that's a really boring planet, isn't it? We'll get back to that. Okay. Wow. Can you say boring? All right, well, let's go into it just to make sure that to see. Yeah, and there's our third one. Okay, well, we won't even tackle that just yet. I mean, this thing only has uranium, so, right? Yeah. Let's see. Well, let's take this one because we do need some of this. Okay, and we'll start shipping that back home. Wow, look at the mess that, I mean, things are just going wonk crazy now. And how am I even supposed to access that? That's on top of a mountain. I mean, that's just mean. That's just mean. Okay, what do you got for me? Yeah, give me 2 of these. Okay, there we go. All right, that'll take care of that. We don't have any current needs for them, but we will soon enough, I'm sure. So my only water source that I have found so far. Okay, let's take that. What do you got for science? Yep. All right, we'll take your science because I think I'm going to need to keep discovering a few more planets here. Okay, what do you got? Yep, we'll enter that. All right, well, that's pretty boring. Well, we actually know where the other 2 are. They're right there. So what does that give us? Oh, this has water on it. Good. It doesn't have the sulfur I need. The sulfur. That's the only place I have sulfur so far. Oh, that one does. You're not going to get that lucky, dude. Not really, am I? I got to admit, you're going to have to transport sulfur water around to make that acid. It is what it is. You want to go for some simple triangles? Sure. Oxygen and simple triangles again, or do you need a little more science? Well, a little more science never hurts, so we'll go with that. Let's go into here. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, that's pretty, it's pretty scary. So, it's a kidney bean. Okay, works for me. Well, we might as well take the last one, get our last discovery out of the way. And this has nothing. Wow. I feel so bad for that guy. Like, like nothing. All right. That's just mean. All right. But you've got to do something with something somewhere. Are you going to do acid here? Sure. Let's set up shop. That's not what we want. There's the frozen water. Okay, so if that's your frozen water, do you want to come through the center, do the water on either sides, get 2 chemical plants out of it? Sure, I think that's how we're going to handle it. Let's go there. Let's do a landing pad here. Okay, we're gonna have to go grab some of that, some of this. Excuse me, is anybody collecting that at the moment? No, they're done. All right, I need you to come here. Okay, yep. Wow. I wish you could hold the middle mouse button and rotate. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind turning things, but that can get a little slow, right? So we'll do a second one here. Yes. And then we're gonna do 2 ice water. Well, of course it's ice water because that's the way it works. There's one. Okay, I don't know where you were going with that, dude, but there you go. And we'll take you there. And then we're going to take you down here. And then throw an ice water on this side. Call that in. That's my, there's my acid. There's 1. There's 2. You're also acid. That's a win, people. Okay, let's see. We got some of that going to the space station, so we'll take that as a win. So that's going to be the acid. Oh, really? Come on now, guys. Gee whiz. How do you want to handle that? And there's only one planet with that thing on it, isn't it? Oh, no, there isn't. There's a second planet here. I didn't realize that. My bad. And, of course, we had to put a thing down. Of course, it's on the other side of the planet. Fine. Temporary sake, we'll run 2 lines like this. You know what? We'll be cool. We're going to do it like the cool kids do. And we're going to do this. There's 1. There's 2. And that's you. Off you go. Yeah, that should keep up. All right, that's fine. There you go. That's going to help you in a minute. What do you got? Well, we need a light alloy for somebody here. I know we do. Yes. All right. Let's put it up on the screen. Light alloys in a cubicle. Let's go for that, I guess. All right. Let's see if we can't find a planet with that on it. 2 for 1? Oh, yeah, there it is, baby. 2 for 1. Boom. All right. There's the one thing we need. There's the second thing we need. Where's the launch pad we need? Well, that's a launch pad there, but you know what? I think we put a launch pad right here. We're going to put 2 down here. Where's the... darn it. Oh, are you serious? Really? Wow, look at this mess. How do I even get them up there? Like, how does that work? All right, well, listen. Well, we have to experiment now, people. We have to know how this works. That's where they are. Yeah, Minion, what do you got? Talk to me. All right, listen up. I know there's barely any small craters out here, but I can help with that, can I? Can you? Well, that's it. Hang tight. All we need is a little more boom. I've got an idea, but don't tell Stella. All right. Cool. I won't tell if you won't tell. All right. How does that work? All right. All right. All right. Well, I won't tell. Are you going to tell me what to do? Oh, you've got some research. Small explosive. Yes. We'll work on that in a second, people. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. So corridors, we're waiting for aluminum. This is waiting for aluminum. We got sulfur going to the station now, so let's take that. And we also have methane going to the station. Let's take that. We'll take that. Small explosive. All right, how's this work? You need $100 and 1 thing. Boom. Keep it down. It's supposed to be a covert operation. Achoo, you try whispering with explosive powder up your nostrils. Is everything all right? What exactly are you two doing over here? We're just leaving Rust. Seems we ain't gonna get this small explosive technology too often. We're not going to be able to use it very often. Oh, okay. Oh, it costs. Oh, I got a new thing. They're called strange points. Ominous points obtained through scientific discoveries and inspirational moments required for some buildings. Wow. Okay. So how does this work? All right. Oh, we get to make our own hole? Is that what we're doing? Aw, is that what, can we do that? That would be awesome, actually. Okay, why is it only on that? Can we do it? That's not good. Okay. So, you're telling me I have to blow up something to get something. Alright, well, we have to go back. Well, first of all, bring my aluminum back. Alright, well, there's... Gee whiz. Alright. There's the thing. There's the thing. So we blow up the thing here. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Sure. Let's do that again. We gotta sneak back into the lab, though, and next time you handle the powder. My beak is too full of soot. In the meantime, we can salvage parts from the crater. Okay. Stranglers keep Stella busy with research. Oh, okay. Alright. Sure. With research. Peep peep. Yes, exactly. More stranglers, more boom, more fun. Okay. Explosives require strange points. They are obtained by progressing the story and finding out more about stranglets. Okay. But I'm not going to get any lucky that way, huh? All right, well, I mean, it is what it is, people. I'll take the win. So let's get the groove on, shall we? We need this. We need this. That's going to get... Oh, and we need 3 power. Darn it. All right. What's with the solar panels? They're not producing a lot of energy. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, okay. Put that in there. Okay. It seems that our particular cloud around Ravisco filters too many wavelengths, preventing maximum efficiency. But right at the zenith, the light intensity should still be sufficient for panels to work correctly. So in other words, yeah, I gotta find these little pockets, highlighted with view. Yeah, okay. So at least I can do this for now. And we will run this down here. Boop. Betcha you're making my stuff. Boom, baby. That's right. Let's go. Okay, we're taking that anyway. What do you got? Acid, methane, sulfur. I'll take it. Just in case I need more science. All right, so that should be, well, okay. Did you hook it up to the rocket? No. Duh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, he says. Okay, so we're gonna get this second one. We're gonna get a free strange point. Is that what that means? You're gonna give me a free strange point at the end of that? I hope so. Who's getting what at the moment? All right, well, you're getting your corridors because Stella gets whatever she wants first, I guess. That's fine. Acid. Well, I mean, we must take that acid. Oh, you can't move that up and down? I can't drag that up and down like the other ones? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait for Stella to get her stuff. Meanwhile, the teapot is going around and around and around. All right, so there's Stella and her corridors. What else do you want, Stella? You want a treasury. I think we're sending that to the station now, so we'll take corridors as a freebie, right? Because that's not going to interfere with our hunt for whatever I got going on here. Yeah, and this is already overproducing, so it can't go any faster. Okay, that's good. We'll take that. Who's stealing that now? Nobody should be taking that. Right? You are ship. Oh, darn it! I know what I gotta do. My bad. I know. Listen, I need to put down a thing and a thing and with a thing. Yep. Where are you? Yep. Right. You're right there. Okay. So we need a landing pad. Boop. There we go. We'll switch this over temporarily. Where's my thing? Where did I go with it? No. Yes. You. I need you to come all the way up here. Okay, there we go. That's the right one? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I now need you to come back here. And we're going to plug you in here. Boop. There we go. Nice. It's what we do, people. It's what we do. Okay. And we'll see what happens here. Okay, done. Okay, so we get that coming in. I don't want to really take another mission until we get this done, and I don't want any interference with it. So we'll just we'll let it get its. Here comes the next supply ship now. There's 9. There's 10. Do it again. Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Boom, baby. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you bet. We'll take that. What do you guys take me for? A tank buster? To break this one off, I need a lot more energy. Ruth, have you seen our solar panels? How are we supposed to generate all that energy with the icebox in the system? Nuclear fusion would work under these conditions, but we must be extra careful. The cold won't save us from a meltdown. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Sure. I'm assuming they're talking about the third one, right? I'm going to unhook this one. I'm assuming the goal is now 1 out of 3? No. What do you want, Ruth? You actually want energy out of this. I got to ship you energy now. Oh, okay. Get back in there, Max. Okay, energy it is. Research, nuclear reaction. Sure. Am I shipping that? Sure are. Okay, well then this should be a pretty simple forward research. Do you want to sneak something in meantime in case this thing costs me a fortune? Light alloys. Well, I mean, okay then. Well, now you've got to switch that back to the starbase, dude. So I need you to come back over here. Yep. Boop. There we go. Now, the reason I grab it from there and not just delete it from here is because there's already rockets en route, and each of those rockets is holding 4 already, which allows us to get freebie like that, right? Nuclear reactor. Okay. What does that take? I am scared to ask. All right, 1 nuclear reactor. Costs 150 something. Holy smokes. And then you've got to put uranium into it. Well, of course you do. All right. But we can do that fairly easy if we do this. Right? Always amazed by the stuff you have on your wing feather, Stella. How does it work? Well, we're going to plug it with, we're going to pull that up to get rid of that, and then we're going to put it back down to make it empty, and now we're going to stuff some uranium into it. In a nutshell, we're going to put uranium into it, the higher the output. There you go. So we're going to do that. We're going to do this, and we're going to go grab my uranium. In fact, we'll probably give it some new uranium if I can. Yeah, let's, in fact, it's funny because we're going to probably need uranium over here too. Okay, well, we'll just grab this uranium over here. Where do you think this uranium is going to end up at? Not even close to you, dude. It's fine. Okay, so we'll do them 2 for now. Okay, sure. And now you are feeding uranium. We're going to take this uranium, and we're now going to connect it to there. If you'd be so kind as to ship me a little rocket over here, that would be great. And, yep, uranium comes out of there, goes into here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to have to hook up more uranium to it, I think. 6. Yeah, I'm going to have to hook up a couple more. All right, that's fine. Turns out we can do that. Okay. Yep. Watch this. Yeah, I can hook up uranium all day to this sucker. There's another one, and there's another one. Yeah, have all the uranium. We'll feed you so fast that it loses its mind. Now, I actually did pick up some upgrades. I could upgrade these, and it will pump out even faster. But I'm leaving them at level 1s right now, just to have them. All right. But if you upgrade them, they'll go even faster. Right. There's my power. Right. You're getting lots of power now, aren't you? Yeah, you're probably even backing up. Yeah, so like, look at this thing. It's like jacked. It's jacked, people. Yay, us. We got a thing. Good for us. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's according to the song anyway. Let's go for number 3. Boom, baby. All right. Number 3. There you go. What do you want? Ruth says, I want strong alloy. Craftable. Is it? Iron and titanium. Well, turns out I have those. Let's go grab them. All right, so there's my titanium. Do we have any? Oh, look, iron and titanium on the same rock. Boom, baby, that's right. And we can, please tell me I can do a thing. Oh man, you're gonna force me to use one of my explosives. All right, that's fine, I guess. Sure. I mean, I'm sure the guys are gonna be happy about this. Yeah, like you don't get any freebies on this one. Sure. Okay. Yep. Off you go. Boom. All right. And we'll throw some titanium at it. And we're going to throw some iron at it. And we're going to throw this production building at it. And we're going to go 1. We're going to go 2. We want 3 energy here. Can we use solar panels here? We do. We have enough for 3 energy here. There we go. Okay. And we'll just swing that around like this. And, oh, look at that. Super alloy. We will take it. Now, if you'd be so kind, just come back over here. And we're going to hook up that super alloy to here. You need a landing pad, dude. You betcha. Okay, landing pad, right? Super alloy, right? That's what you want? Yes, it is. Okay, so super alloy now must come this way. There we go. There's rockets. Now, while that's all happening, let's see what we can keep going on here about. Sorry, my throat is got the frog going on here big time. We'll go with strong alloy because then I can divert that afterwards. Pretty easy. And want to go for a quick iron on that one? Sure. Okay. Let's check to see how this is coming along. Not good. What did you forget now, Max? You forget something every single time. You didn't take the mission. That's what you... Gee whiz. You did it again. It's fine. Look, it's going in now. It's okay. 8, 9, 10. Right? And you know that isn't going to be that easy. Okay. Now what does Ruth want? 15 energy. Well, all right. 15 energy, he says. Well, let's switch this back over so we can get that going to the station, right? Strong alloys can now go down here, and that's fine. 15 energy, he says. No. 150 of them dollars. All right. Well, we do have a little uranium here. It turns out. Yeah, we can actually crank this up. So if we go 1 and then we go 2, We can probably get at least a couple more on that one. We'll get a couple more up here. Okay, this is where we're going to need, I think we need to use pipe jiggers. So 1, 2. We'll do this 1, 2, and then we'll do that, and then we'll bring you all the way down to that. Now, on this side, are you going to be able to fit one more in there? No, you're really being cheap. I just want to say that. Sure. Well, then let's do it this way. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Can you put... I'm going to hate doing this, but let's do that. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to go and do this. And then do this, and then do this, do that, do this, and do that. There we go. All the piping of all the things, and we can hook you two together and plug you in like that. Sure. We'll get some power cranking out here shortly, I hope. We may have to take this down as a second pipe on its own, maybe. It might be too much. It may be an overload. I mean, this pipe is pretty loaded. Yeah, I think you're going to have to take this pipe down separately, dude. Okay, well, that's fine. At least we now know what the abilities are. Okay, there you go. Get your own pipe. Yep, you get your own pipe now. Everybody gets their own pipe. It's perfectly fine. In fact, we don't even need this big long corridor anymore. We can just go straight for that. We can just take that away. Take this away. Take this away. There. Yeah, that's right. There's your 8. There's your 8. That's 16. Boom, baby. That's corridors. Ruth, what do you want now? Oh, you didn't accept it. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Victory, people. That's right. Victory. Drinks are on me. You bet. Ta-da! Amazing. We got 3 of them. I put that in the captain's log under win of the day. You bet. Readings confirm no more stranglets in the sector. Time to move on. What's that burnt smell in my lab? The other day, I'm afraid that we, what Herb was going to say is he's afraid we should put some plants in your lab to help purify the air. There's no reason to be afraid, Herb. Bring me some plants, no pollen. Okay. Speaking of research, Stella, we've discovered things about stranglets. I'm still analyzing the new data. When they emit strength with each one, I can condense it and reduce it. Seems like Stella's already back in her research rabbit hole. Let's move on to the next sector. You bet. Okay, people, I forgot to take the banner away. My bad. I'm afraid you got to watch the whole thing with the banner up. Big thanks to all those watching the series. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Starbirds. And that is out of Starlight. And, yeah, 3 more to go. We'll be on to the next sector soon enough. And so with that, yeah, pretty straightforward. We are going to come back, circle around, and look at some of the bonus stuff and doing some of the extra stars and stuff in a bit once we get through the entire story. With that, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.